is a plugin for email, Tel is a plugin for telephone, Skype plugin for Skype calls, JavaScript plugin for functions. You can see now, generally, these are all the links configured. And you see here in this page, so test code, text I will give here, test, anchor text I will give as test, okay. Like this. Now you see here, first link, when I click, it will navigate to that website from our page to another page. That's working fine. Okay, go back. Second one, it navigates to a page in our project toolbar. It is navigating to a page in our project, some page in our project. Okay. This read my mobile, it is navigating to a photo and accessing the photo here. So it can be some photo. It can be here any CSS tutorial. It can be a PDF document. It opens that PDF document and shows. It can be a PDF document. Okay. So navigating from one page to another page, one page to another page, it can be a JPG file or anything. Now observe here, contact email. When I click on this link, automatically it will open a mail software on my computer. You can see this is the mail software. Actually, in my computer, I have so many email softwares installed. I have a Gmail, I have a Outlook, so I have Office 365, and I can select any mail application so that it will directly send and open the email. For that, we need to configure your Outlook and all these options actually. So you need to add your accounts and you can send emails. Directly it opens the mail software. And if you have, you are working in companies, then you will have mail tools, lot of tools will be there. And if you already signed in, automatically it will open into that account and it will keep this in the address bar, in the to address. So that is mail. And call is going to open, you see it is saying that, do you want to open the phone application? Okay, open. It opens the phone application. Actually, it is in PC. In PC also from Windows 8, we have a connect to phone option so that you can connect your phone and you can dial if it is a tab based environment. And you can get the notification messages and calls directly here on the phone. This is a phone app. Otherwise, if you are using mobile, then automatically, so on mobile, the phone dialer will open so that you can make a call. So it is opening the phone application. And this Skype will automatically launch the Skype application. You can see that if you are having a Skype application configured, automatically it will launch that Skype application here. You need to log in with your Skype ID. So you can log in with the Skype ID and we can use it. It is automatically configuring the Skype. So if you already logged in and Skype is in the background, it will open up and it will send for calling, it will open up for messaging and all. So that is in the background. So it is working for that Skype. And this is a test code is for alerts. That means you see, this is for running some code, JavaScript functionality and some coding you have to run that. I click on this test, you can see that automatically it is going to run that some code and display. So we can write several functionalities, configure several functionalities. So it is working with the script. It is working with the script. I just used an alert. I just used an alert. Suppose temporarily, suppose I given here as a word called print page. And here I am writing a function window.print. These are JavaScript functions you will learn later in JavaScript. Then when I click on print page link, it opens the printer properties and it can able to print the page. So we need to handle this. So the printer options will open and print. Generally, JavaScript functions need to be configured. So we can write so many options, like we can have history object. So we can make it to back. That's all we will see later, because for that we need JavaScript knowledge. Here, temporarily, I'm just giving an alert. Actually, we have to write a function. You have to call the functions. So some hello is the alert. So here I will put an hello. So something like this. And usually it is going to execute that hello and display. That is basically it is going to handle that functionality and show. So these are all inter-document navigation. That is handling the navigation from one page to another page. Navigation from one page to another. It's not only page. It can be page. It can be URL. It can be a image. It can be a PDF document, anything. But here one problem is there. It can be some softwares like email, telephone, Skype. One problem is browser is not capable of showing every type of document. Some types of documents are very complex. It cannot show and play them. Suppose you have a video, suppose you have a audio, suppose you have a Word document, Excel document, PowerPoint document. Such complex documents, even sometimes this PDF document also cannot open. So why? Because generally you should know that browser can open and show any document only when it is having relative plugin. Plugin is nothing but a software that is used to run certain type of files. And generally old version browsers, even modern browsers also, sometimes the plugins are uninstalled, plugins are not present. Due to that, what happens is certain type of files you can watch in some browsers, but you cannot watch in other browsers. So this problem will come. So suppose PDF documents, some browsers are opening the PDF document, some browsers are not opening PDF document. If plugin is not there, what will happen? If plugin is not there, then browser will not open. What browser will do is, so will download, browser will download the file. If plugin is not available, browser is going to download the file. It is going to download the file. If plugin is available, then it is fine. It will open. Otherwise, it will download the file. You can see that generally. Suppose I am creating in the assets folder, docs folder. Suppose this is docs folder in our project. What I will do is, into that folder, some document is there. some full stack document is there. I will copy some full stack demo. Okay. This is a Word document. I will copy into this location. I will give the simple name as full stack. That's a Word document. You right click and see the properties. This is having the extension .docx. Okay. Now I need to link that file. So then what I will do here, I will create here link anchor full stack stack tutorial. And here I given href is equal to in docs, we have full stack.docx. It's a Word document. Now you can see that we have full stack tutorial. CSS tutorial is a PDF document. PDF document is opening. And when I click on full stack, it is a Word document. Word documents, Excel documents, PowerPoint, such complex documents cannot open. 100% not possible. That means you don't have such plugins for any browser in the world. Then what happens is we can't even have plugins also for that. So for that, what happens now is when I click on full stack tutorial, it cannot open, then automatically it will download. You can see that it downloads that file. That means in my downloads, so that file is downloaded. So I can open the folder and you can see in the downloads that file is present. So that means any file which plugin is not there, if plugin is not there, then it will download the file. So that means whether the file will open or download, that depends on file type and your browser plugins. So sometimes in interviews, they ask the question like, no, I want every time download, not open. Suppose JPG file, this is mobile JPG file, that mobile JPG file is opening. And generally they ask this, that, right? I don't want to open it, I want to download it. That means even browser supports the plugin, I want to forcibly download it. How? Actually, to download this file, because it have the ability to open, but we want to download, we can use an attribute download. We have a download attribute. This is not there earlier. In older versions, we don't have this. People have to write some JavaScript logics to download the file and get the file. But now we have a simple download attribute. This download attribute, so we can give a name. So I will give the name as readmi. That means it will download by that name. Otherwise, it will use default file name, whatever file name is there. So I will give readmi, so mobile, okay, like this. So now you can see here, when I click on that readmi mobile link, previously it was able to open it. Then I click on this, then it will download it by the name I given. So readmi mobile JPG, it will download that file and it will get you that file here. So this is downloaded. If I use that, don't use the download option, even PDF also, PDF file is opening, but I don't want it to open, I want to download that PDF. Then we have to just use the attribute download. And so CSS tutorial, okay, that is the name it should download with. And now you can see that now CSS tutorial, it will download that file and it will show you. That means by default, file will open or download. That depends on plugin. If plugin is supported, it will open. If plugin is not supported, then it will download. Even if plugin is supported, if you want to forcibly download, then what you have to do is you have to use the attribute download. By using the attribute download, we can download that and we can configure. That's the basic approach we need to follow for downloading and configuring. Technically, so while working with the links, now you have seen two options. So one is href as an attribute. Another one is download. So to download. Now we have so many other important questions like how we can open the link in a separate window, how we can open in a separate tab, separate window, in the same window, so many points. That means generally, so when I click Amazon, or suppose I will remove download for this photo, download options I am removing here. Generally, when I click on this now, it opens here. It opens in the same page. By removing the current page, it will open this. If I want to go back, I have to go back button, and I want to open this in a separate tab. If you want to open that in a separate tab, then what you can do is, for this you can give target. Target is equal to underscore blank. We can use target blank. Actually, target, we have options like parent, we have like self, so we have like top, but these are outdated now. No more we use them. Target underscore blank. Why outdated? Because the modern browsers don't support them. Actually, we use them with the help of a concept called frames. By using frames, we can handle them. But now in the latest advanced concepts, frames are outdated, no longer used in our projects because browsers are not supporting them. The modern browsers ignore all these. That's the reason blank is the option for opening in a separate tab. Observe here, it is opening in a separate tab only. So here you see, when I click on Redmi, it will not disturb the current page. It will open in a separate tab. That means it opens in a separate tab. So without disturbing the current page, it opens in a separate tab. But actually in interviews, they ask like, I don't want in a separate tab. Separate tab, you can use target blank. Target not only blank, it can be a frame, iframe, which I will tell you in the next examples. So here they ask like, I don't want in a tab, I want in a separate window. I want in a separate window. Separate window, then you have to write JavaScript. Separate window means you cannot write like this. So what you have to do is, we have to use href is equal to, we have to use a JavaScript function, JavaScript colon, window dot open, window dot open. Which file to open? The file name is dot dot slash assets slash redmi, so dot jpeg, and that is the file, comma. So what title you want to give for that? So redmi is the title. Okay. And how much width and height you want? So we need to define width is equal to some 400, and height is equal to some 500, like this. That is the width and height. This is how we have to write a JavaScript function to open. JavaScript have window.open method. You have to tell which file to open and what is the title for that and how much width and height for this. Actually, this is the logic. When I click on this Redmi mobile, it have to open in a separate window, not in a separate tab. We can open in a separate tab. You can open in a separate window. Target will open in a separate tab. But to open in a separate window like this, open in a separate window, we need to write some JavaScript. We need to use this JavaScript. We need to use this JavaScript window.open. Window.open, and what's the file to open and how much width and height you want, you need to configure. So we have options like target, and if you want, target is actually blank. You can open in a blank window, but it is a blank tab, separate tab, not a separate window. If you want to open in a separate window, we have to use JavaScript. So window.open method. By using that, we can open the window. Now, sometimes now the question asked here is, I want to open this and the display in the same window. That means I click Readmi mobile, it should display right side beside it. That means I want, so Readmi mobile, then if you select Readmi mobile, I want it to display here only. That means this file we have to bring and display here in the same page beside it. So how to do that? How we can do that? Actually, it can open in a separate tab or it can open in a separate window, but we want to open in the same. Previously, what happened? It opens in the same, but it will remove this page. No, it should not remove this page. This page must be there. And that should open right side also. Side by side, we need to display. This requires an extra concept called iframes. So how you can open that? We can do that by using iframe. Iframe is used for embedding like that. Now, how to open the links and display in the same page? What is iframe? How we can deal with iframe? We will see that. That we will see in our next session. Okay. Tomorrow we will have a session. Tomorrow, same time, we will have the session. Same time, class time, tomorrow. So tomorrow, so we will discuss about how to design a web page by using iframes and work with iframes. Then we will go with the options like tables, forms, and other advanced options in HTML. That will continue in our next session. Okay. Tomorrow we will have a session. Okay.